Good morning everyone and welcome to Creative Crafting World TV. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've all cooled down a little bit after the past couple of days. It's been a little bit warm. That's, I think, a little bit of an understatement there, isn't it? So hopefully everything's going to run smoothly today and the gremlin has been banished. So I see that we've already got some people joining us. So good morning, Brenda and Kevin and Lisa and Jane and C. Hemsley. Good morning, another scorcher. Well, it's quite warm out there already. I think it's about 25 degrees, but thankfully it's not 40. And Elaine and Claire. Jane's saying here in West Berkshire, it's in the low 20s. Unfortunately, it means I have no excuse not to do the housework. It's Wednesday. You see, Wednesdays, apparently, it is against the law to do housework there, Jane. So you've heard it from the horse's mouth. And Lisa's saying it's 22 and partly cloudy in Birmingham. And Kevin's saying it's still too hot for this reincarnated polar bear. And Candy's saying, hello, just made it. Caroline's just joined us. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Yes, it has been a couple of days of it, hasn't it? So I hope you've all managed to cool down and you're here ready to see what today's deal of the day is. So I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping to start off with. If you do want to place an order on any of the items that you see on today's show, head on over to our website. It's www.creativecraftingworld.co.uk. If you're not already a member of our club, then do have a little think about joining it. It's £10 a year and we will send you a little something when you do join. You'll then be entitled to a 10% discount off everything that's on our website. As you spend, you will accrue gems, and the more gems you get, then the higher you'll go up to the diamond level, which is 750 gems. That then means that you're entitled to 20% off. Postage and packing is applied at checkout, of course. As usual, if you do decide to have a little crafty spend and you are spending over £25, then postage and packing will be free. Usual payment options of credit and debit cards. We've also got PayPal there for you, and Klarna is an option. If that's something that tickles your fancy, then do check out the terms and conditions on the website. Also, don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe to our YouTube channel here. Hit the little bell icon. That means that every time we go live or we post some educational content in video form, you will get a notification on your device. And Kevin's been working really hard to upload more and more videos. A lot of our lovely sample makers have been putting together little videos for you, so do have a little mooch about the channel. You'll see lots of good stuff to be looking at. I see some more comments have been coming in here. We've got Sarah's here, good morning, and Wendy, Jay, right, so Wendy's saying morning sound and picture not in sync. I think that's just one of those things, unfortunately. There's Jane and Helen. Susan's here. Daryl, hello Hels, Anch, and everyone. Just been out and it's getting too hot for me again, but nothing like the furnace heat yesterday. I know it was. Yesterday, I spent the whole day on the sofa with one leg on the sofa, one leg on the puffy, and my faithful little fan here. The whole day. I ventured outside a couple of times and came straight back in again because it was just too hot. And I don't care what everyone else in the rest of the world, they're laughing at us, I know, but we don't have aircon. They don't remember that, do they, you see? So, oh, we put up with this heat every day. But yes, you've got aircon, and we haven't. And we're British, and we like to moan about the weather. So, no doubt, in a few weeks' time, when summer has finished and it's grey and drizzly, we'll all be going, oh, no summer. So, you see, we like to moan about these things. Something not to moan about this morning is our star of the show, which is a 4-kilogram goodie box. I've got two here to unbox to show you what we've got in there. I'll give you the details. There's £30 worth of goodies in these boxes. Today they're just £10. If you are in the club and you've got your discount, that'll work out at £9. In here we've got die cuts, inserts, coloured cardstock, and I have been sneaky and had a look through one of them just to see what was in there. I know I'm not supposed to, it's supposed to be a surprise, but I couldn't help myself, and you will see decorating the set are some of the contents of here. And I was looking at it thinking there's a lot of beautiful Pollyanna Pickering stuff. So if you love your Pollyanna Pickering, prick your ears up, peel your eyes and have a look at this delightful amount of goodness. So I'm just going to take everything out. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. Get rid of the box, and then for Anch wants me to stand here, go like that, and then smile.
Thank you.
Right, what that does is it gives her a nice little thumbnail for the start of the video, so I'm not going or something like that. And let's have a look, shall we? Who else have we got here? We've got Shahib. Morning, Shahib. How you doing? Are you feeling better? Because I know you've not been too clever. And then Lisa's saying we don't have swimming pools to cool off in. That's very true. Kevin's saying I won't be complaining if it's snowing. That I can assure you. And Dragon's Den, good morning, everyone. Helen ordered mine last night along with the mystery item. Ooh, you see, you're getting ahead of the game there. That's brilliant. Okay, so shall we have a look? Look at all these. Look, there's so much to look at. Starting off with Pollyanna Pickering. That's what I said, isn't it? These are my favouriteest birds ever because they look like little licorice all sorts. This is the long-tailed tit. And I think there's 2 of them. Yeah. So don't forget, contents will vary, but having looked through this one, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Then we've got another one from Pollyanna with the wild birds. You've got those beautiful swallows there. And then look, the little baby owls, little tawny owl there. And, oh, look at him. Horace the hare. He's so gorgeous. That's from A Countryside Walk. And these are all die-cut toppers, by the way, that I'm showing you. Look. So if you're new to crafting, you're thinking, what's a die-cut topper? This is a piece of A4 card, and most of the image has been cut, so for a few little paper pips, so you just pop them out. This has also got borders on there. There you've got that gorgeous leopard. That's from African Sahari. British Wild at Heart collection. There you've got some more of those gorgeous little owls. You've also got your sentiments on there. Now we've got some, this is Paper Boutique, Festival of Flowers. This is the one with those gorgeous little cockatiels. Are they cockatiels or are they galahs? Because galahs look like that as well. And these are Australian flowers, so I'm thinking that they might just be some galahs. So you've got die-cut toppers there. I think this actually is Paper Tree. Looking at the shape of these, it's the Paper Tree collection. Then more of the gorgeous hares in those beautiful shapes. Of course, you've got your extra sentiments. African Safari with your leopards. No, cheetah. And your little cheetah babies. What else have we got? How many have we got there? We've got a couple there. And we've got the zebra. And, oh, look, the little lion cub. Oh, my favourite. Look at him. He's so handsome. He's very handsome. I'm going to go like that with that one, because we are going to have a little playtime. But, oh, look, you've got majestic cats. You've got your cat. Oh, look. You see, as soon as I see cat, it's like, oh, butterfly. I'm going to pop that to one side as well. Then you've got family portraits. You've got your little dogs here. So you've got that gorgeous little collie. Another from the Festival of Flowers here. You'll see you've got your die-cut toppers in your words and sentiments. Then wild birds. You're getting a gist of what we're going through here, aren't you? Look at all of this gorgeousness. You've got these different shapes. Wild birds. African Safari, Wild at Heart, more of the gorgeous hares, and these are different from the last ones. There you'll see you've got your ovals and your circles, more of the cheetahs. Oh, look at this. This is just fabulous, isn't it? What else have we got? More of those little pussy cats and your family portrait dogs. What else have we got? More of those Festival of Flowers. And now I think that what we've got here are the papers. So I'm just going to go like this so you can have a proper little look-see through. I'm going to nick that one. And, oh, I like that one as well. I'm going to have that one. So these are all A4 size, and I've got a feeling that all of these are from Pollyanna Pickering collections. Tell me to slow down if you need me to, but I think that we've got pretty much everything you're going to need in here to get crafting. Look, you've got little birds on there. And this, folks, Oh, you've got some plain paper there. Right. This, I'm telling you, £30 worth of goodies today. It's £10. Just £10. Of course, if you are in the club, you've got your 10% discount. That works out. Oh, very nice. That works out at £9. Oh, you see how easily distracted I am? I'm supposed to be talking to you and telling you everything, and I'm going, oh, look. Let's have another little flick through here. So, you've got so much stuff to play with. Do you know what I'm going to take? I'm going to have that one and that one. Oh, and that one. There's so much gorgeousness. Oh, oh, I see that. Look, script. Then some pink paper in there. There's so much. I'm probably about halfway through now, so I'm just going to keep showing you. You've got loads to be playing with. You've got little kangaroos there. Plain cardstock. Coloured papers, that's pretty. Oh, that one's nice. Look at that. Isn't that a lovely colour? Ooh, I think that might be from a paper tree. And then these aren't coated, so this must be a paper tree collection. Oh, look at that. That looks like the card that you get in the, what's it called? Can't think of the name of it. Woodstock. It is. Look, that's Woodstock. Folks, what you're hanging around for? Get it. Oh, I've just seen something else now. So, right, I'm going to surmise here that you're getting some plain cardstock. You've got die-cut toppers. You've got Pollyanna Pickering papers. And I just spied a load of inserts. Look, to go with the toppers and the papers. Oh, and you're getting a nice little bundle of them. Look, that'll please our Kevin. A little collies and the poppies. Oh, look, little Highland cow. Oh, he's so cute. And then, of course, there's that gorgeous kitty cat. Now, that one's going to go there as well. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm not nicking them and taking them home. I'm putting them to one side because they're going to have a little bit of playtime. Look at that. I'm going to have one of those as well, I think. Oh, there's the long-tailed tits again. Oh, Christmassy. You see, this doesn't actually have to have a collection with it, does it? Because you've got the snowflakes on there. They're pretty generic. Oh, what's this? That's nice, isn't it? Shall we have one of those? In fact, shall we have a couple? What else have we got? This is very, very, very nice. I'll have one of those as well. So you can see what I'm doing now. I'm just picking through stuff just so I can put a couple of demos together. I love it when we do these shows because it means that it's like playtime, isn't it? We're going to have one of those as well because I need one of those little long-tailed tits. This is from the Sunflower Song collection. I know that. Then look, more winter themed. So you've got more snowflakes there, all the way through to, oh, that's pretty. There you go. So that is your first 4 kilo box. I'm going to put everything away now. I'm going to be a good girl and try and put it back as neatly as possible. Now, don't worry, if you have ordered one, you won't be getting one that I've rifled through and taken stuff from. You will be getting your own. Your very own box. And like I said, contents may vary slightly to what I'm showing you, but I'm thinking it's pretty much going to be more or less the same. So you're going to have loads of stuff to be playing with. Let's put the, oh look, little collies there. Then we'll put those away. You see, I am being quite good today, putting stuff away, being neat and tidy. Let's just grab those. They can go in there. What else have we got? Last lot with those little long-tailed tits. So that is the first one. What I'll do is I've got the second one. I'll go through that in a bit. I'm going to have a catch-up on the comments because I can see we've got more comments. We've got Helen's saying it's overcast in Cornwall. It is here a little bit. And then, where did I get to? Oh yeah, Helen says she ordered hers last night. Sharon, morning Sharon love. I know you love Pollyanna, I think we all do. Oh, Kevin said Collies. Candy, this saves me printing out. It does, doesn't it? Because actually, if you've got the DVD-ROMs from Pollyanna, then by the time you've printed out that much, it's probably going to cost you more than the box would if you've got £9 to spend on it. That's pretty good value, isn't it? Love Border Collies, had a few in my time, my favourite breed. That says Candy. Talk about a kid in the sweet shop. I know, Helen, I can't help myself. It's like, oh, new. And Lisa, oh my God, there's loads. Hels, you sound really excited. It's like Christmas. It is. That's the thing. And I've just taken literally just a handful here. And I'm going to do a few demos and we'll see what's left over. I'm hoping that I can get 3 demos done. We'll see what's left over from this. And then you're going to be able to see roughly how many cards you can make if you do them like what I do. So I'm going to pop them into little piles of, that's going to be one. And then where's that gorgeous little lion gone? That one, and that one with the lion. Are you glad you tuned in so you can have a look at me getting all excitable? That's going to be another. And then I've got this. I've probably taken a little bit too much, to be honest, because I probably won't be using all of these, but I'll give it a jolly good go. There we've got our gorgeous little kitty cats. So I think, shall we start with the kitty cats? I've got a 6x6 card, but I want to do something slightly different with this. And I want to do a fold back card on it. So use either your paper trimmer to do the scoring, or if you've got a scoreboard, get rid of the blade. It's going to be around about 7.5 centimetres, which is just shy of 3 inches. Score down, and then I want to fold it back on itself like that. And then we'll just give that a little press, just so we've got a nice crisp fold. We'll do that on there. So that's how the card's going to look. And I like doing this because it gives you the extra space to show as well. So normally, if you're just working on the front of a card, you haven't got a sneak peek at what's going on inside. So just by folding that back, you've got that little extra bit. So it's more room to put stuff on. And more is more, of course. So what have I got here? I've got some craft card and I've got some black cards. So I'm going to use black card. Do you know what? Before I start my demo, I've got excited. I've got ahead of myself. I've not told you everything else that's on the show, have I? You see, Ange normally would go like that, but she hasn't. She's letting me just run away all excited today. Okay, let me tell you what else we've got. So to start off with, we've got the 4 kilo mystery boxes. £30 worth of papers and die cut toppers in there. Today is £10. If you're in the club, it'll work out at 9. We've also got Linda's black card. So this is our legendary black card. You've got 100 sheets of 200 GSM pure black, super smooth card. This is my go-to black card. I won't entertain anything else, I'm afraid. Normally it's £17.99. Today it's £10. So if you do want to grab that, then pop it into your basket. So that's Linda's black card. To go with the black card, of course, you're going to need your white card. So here is the brick, affectionately known as the brick, because it's 250 sheets of 250 GSM bright white smooth card. And again, this is the only white card that I use because it is multi-purpose. You can do practically all of your crafties on here. So distress inks, you can use your alcohol markers, you can put paint on it, you can die cut it, you can stamp on it, you can emboss on it, you can run it through your embossing folders, you can also use it in your electronic cutting machines, and you can use it for construction. And Linda doesn't mind if you want to grab a bundle and bob them together and then pass that on. Just happy for you to do that. So that is normally £24.99. Today it is £15, so that's a cracking good deal. So if you got that and the box, you'd get free postage, wouldn't you? Just saying. Then we've got the darling of our little card bundles is the craft lion. So just buy it because you're getting a lion on the front of it. I mean, really? Then you've got 280 GSM, beautifully smooth craft card. And this is what I use for die cutting. Die cut 3 or 4 of them, stick them together. You've got like a proper little chipboard shape. It's beautifully cut in your electronic cutting machine as well, because whilst craft card sometimes is quite fibrous, this isn't, so it cuts through beautifully. Perfect for stamping on, and you've got 50 sheets of this, 280 GSM. Normally £7.99, today it is £5. And then finally, all of these colours are going to go beautifully with the goodie box. Your Woodstock, a carbon neutral product. You've got 225 GSM, 45 sheets, 15 colours, 3 of each. And as ever, I'm just going to show you all of these beautiful colours that we've got here, neutrals and brights. You've got pastels in there, you've got that gorgeous charcoal, the mint and the teal. That's a beautiful colour, I love that one. Normally it's £12.99 is our Woodstock, but today it is £7.79. So if you are wanting to stock up on card, have a little think about it, because you're going to get some good bargains there. So I'm going to pop these out of the way. I'm being tidy. So like I said, if you want to place an order with us, head over to the website. It's creativecraftingworld.co.uk. You'll see there that there's a little purple tab at the top that takes you to the dedicated Creative Crafting World TV page, and everything that is on the show is listed there. We've also got card and envelope packs on there as well, so if you're running low on those, then do stock up, because they are all on a really good special offer as well. Right, so we've got just a few more comments. So we've got Sandy saying, what a great bargain, lots and lots of content, amazing. It is, isn't it? Dawn's here, good morning. And Viv, what an amazing box full, so tempting. It is, isn't it? Be tempted. Steph's saying, I might load of these fold back cards. I love them. I've not been doing them for long, but I'm really excited that I can just get more stuff on a card. Then we've got Dragon's Den. It's very tempting. Love a box like this to rifle through when I'm having an off day. That's so true. You know, when your mojo goes and you're thinking, I just need to do a little something, having a box like that full of goodies, it whets your appetite, doesn't it? Then we've also got cheers me up, meant to say. Sid distracting me, woof woof. Oh, are you being a naughty boy, Sid? Sid, have you been a good boy in the heat? It's better now, isn't it? I know everybody who's got pets knows how much they're struggling at the moment with this horrible heat. I hope they're all okay. Woof woof from Anya. She's the collie. She's a gorgeous collie, is Anya. Steph saying, must not order, must not order, must not order. I'm more of a collector than a user, it seems. Steph, get using them. Just have a crafty day. Do it. Yeah, and she's saying treat yourself because it's so hot. Dragon's Den is saying thank you, Kevin. Right, let's get cracking. We'll try again, will we? So I have got the fold back card, and then where's my little kitty cat stuff? Here it is. So I've got some black card because I think that's going to go really nicely, because we've got that little black pussy cat there. And I'm thinking that I want to use this as my focal image. So this is going to be the topper. Now, die cut toppers, simply hold on to the card and just peel them out, and you've got these little pips here. So to make it look nice and finished, simply snip, and they will just come away with the scissors, and it just makes it look nice and finished. There we go. So there's a little pussycat ready to play. Mind you, I like that one as well with the butterfly, so let's have that one as well. I'll make my mind up the nearer I get. So I'll bob that to one side. Because you see, I like him because he looks a little bit chonky, doesn't he? But I like him because he's looking at the butterfly. And that reminds me of my little Tilly, because she is butterfly mad. and she'd be sitting there doing something, and she'll look up and go, oh, butterfly. So we've got to have the butterfly on there. The insert, I'm going to use that at some point. Right, so we ain't got butterflies, but we've got dragonflies. And look at the colours, how these match in beautifully. So I'm going to use that patterned one, and that one I'm going to put into the middle, I think. And then I'm going to use that one. And this paper has got like a little texture to it. It's like a little weave. It's absolutely beautiful. So if you remember, that was 7.5. So what I need to do now is to cut things down to make some mats. So my first mat is going to be the black card, and I want that to be 14.5 centimetres, because the card is more or less 15 by 15. So if I cut that down, and then this one is going to be 7 centimetres, so I'm coming down by ½ centimetre each time. That one's going to be 7, and this is going to be the mat that goes at the back. So because I want it square, that can be 14.5. So that's the first layer, which is going to go there. And then I've got one for here. And then if I open that up, that's one for in there. So you can decorate all of it. Or you could leave that blank if you wanted to, if you wanted them to write somewhere. But of course, you've always got the back, so you can write on the back of the card. So the next layer, I would like this green. And I want this one to be 14 centimetres. So we'll do that one. And then my last one was 7, so it needs to be 6.5. So just remember, come down in your ½ centimetre increments. And then of course, 14 by 14, because the last one was 14.5. So that's my next lot. And then this one, I'll cut this one down to 13.5. And then that last one was 6.5, wasn't it? So this needs to be 6. And then another 6, like that. And then I'm going to use a different pattern paper for the middle. So where's that insert gone? Does that fit? It does, but would he actually be overtaken? Let's have a little look-see. So we'll bob that one there. So that's going to be the layer. Could have put the kitty cat right into the middle. Could do, couldn't I? Shall we do that? Yeah, let's do that. So what I'm going to do with this is how I do it normally, is I'll get my layer that it's going to sit on. Need a pencil, bear with. There we go, got my pencil. And pop that, come here, over there. So I know, excuse me, I know that the whole of the image is covered over. And then I'm just going to put little pencil marks where I want it to be cut, more or less. And then I can cut it down a little bit smaller. So that one is going to be that outer edge. So if that one was 14 by 14, this needs to be 13.5 by 13.5, which is there. And then if that's the top of it, then that one needs to be 13.5 by 13.5, like so. Sorry, Pushki. Oh, look at his little face, it's so cute. Do you know what? Pollyanna's artwork, she was such a talented lady. Have I ever told you the story about when I met her? The very first time I met her? Shall I tell it again? Yes. About when I curtsied. She came into the green room, and I was all of a dither. I'd been through to the studio and been lurking, and Linda had said, stop it. Because I think I was looking a little bit stalkerish. She'll be through in the green room soon, goes Linda. I went, okay. So I'm there in the green room getting all excited. And Pollyanna came in and I stood up and I said, "It's so nice to meet you." And I curtsied. And she said, "You don't need to curtsy, dear, I'm not the Queen." She was lovely. What a lovely lady. Right, so can you see how that's now coming together? So that's going to be the middle, and then that's going to go there, and then that can go into the centre there. So I need a couple of mats for this one. So what I shall do is get some, do you know what, I might even use that. That looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. It doesn't matter that I'm covering that up, I just like the colours. And it matches with this, with that green going into blue. So if I just add a couple of little pencil marks there and there, just to cut it down so I know what I'm working with. So here I have got my paper trimmer, I'll cut that down. And that one. And then that one. Then what I can do is line it up so it's a little bit easier to play with. So what's the size of that? Measure it. About 8.5. Yeah, so that needs to be around about there. So I need to bring that down a bit, don't I? So the top bit is going to be there, and then there, and then there. Right, so if I do that so it's 9.2, I think, there, and then we'll do that one, cut that down. That's wonky because it did a wobble. There we are. And then that way I can go 9.2 on that side as well, can't I? Here we go. Right. So that's going to be for that one. And then I want a little bit of black card underneath that as well. So I haven't got any big enough, so I'll have to grab another piece. So if it's 9.2, then it's going to be 9, I'll make it 9.7. You see how easily these things come together as well. That's the thing, when you've got products like this with all this beautiful imagery and artwork, it's impossible not to make something that's delightful. So that's going to go on there, that's going to go on there. Right, shall we get sticking? And then we can think about the decorations. So, look at this little puss. He's so cute. Here we go. I don't know. I think probably because it's something, I'm doing it all the time.
You lost me since 14.
It's just because you get so anxious saying, how can I remember all the numbers? I think probably because it's like repetition, isn't it? Because I'm doing it over and over again. I mean, sometimes I will write things down just so I don't forget. Because a little bit like our pussycat here, I've got a bit of a bird brain, as my dad used to call me. I think that was the 70s version of being an airhead. Have I got any more comments? Have we got... Oh yeah, Steph, have you ordered it? Did you do it? Lisa's saying Bailey Beagle is comfortably sleeping now it's cooler. Oh, bless him. Our Max has spent the last 2 days sleeping on the laminate floors because they're cooling for him. Joe said, good morning, my lovely. A butterfly almost landed on Bailey's nose. It was like a scene from Bambi. Oh, bless. And yesterday afternoon, Tilly, for some reason, decided that she was just going to be on the grass, which is shaded by the trees. But the air temperature, it was just so incredibly hot. And she came in and I could see that her breathing was a little bit laboured. So I grabbed her, took her up to the bedroom where I'd got the air cooler and the fan on, covered her in water, and she just slept it off. And she's okay now, but because she's quite fluffy as well. But they don't like this heat, do they, our little babies? Right, so let's get the insert. You can't even really call that an insert, can you? Because look how beautiful it is. And we're just going to lay that one like so, and then a little bit of tape just to hold it in place. And then of course that lovely black card, which just marries perfectly with our gorgeous black cat. Apart from I've stuck that on a little bit wonky, so bear with. This is the other good reason for not using a load of tape as well, because if you do go a little bit wonky with your sticking, you're going to be able to just lift that up. Right, let's start assembling. So here's the card base, and we'll just pop that there. Look at those eyes. Such a talented lady. Then add some tape in there. That's the layer that's going to go inside. And then we've got this bit. Oops. That's for the front. So we'll add that one there. This is coming together beautifully. I'm really chuffed with this. And then I want that to go around about there on the front, so I don't add too much sticky. If you hold it in place and then just put a line down with your pencil, you'll know then not to put too much tape on. So a couple of lines of tape. Just tack it in place, and then when you open it up you can see that that's correctly positioned. Then I've got this one, haven't I? So what do I want to do with this? Have a guess. Can you tell what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to cut it out. So Steph's saying no. Steph, you've been really good. Jane's saying, oh, it reminds me I need to order some more trimmer blades, especially as I'll be playing with the USB that arrived yesterday. Was that USB 3, Jane, that I had on the other day? Was it that one? Because, am I allowed to tell you? Am I allowed to tell you? Oh, do you know what? I'm not allowed to tell you. On Monday, I've got a one-day special, which just so happens to be USB X1V, USB 14. So on Sunday and Monday just gone, I spent the day, or the days, printing and making all my demos. And the collections on it are fab. But I'm not going to tell you what the collections are. I'm going to keep that a little surprise for you. So yeah, Monday, one day special. Tune in. Right, okay. There's your little push cat. Let's give him a little bit of curve. Just so he's got a bit of animation about him. And then a bit of 3D foam for this, I think. So I want it to be quite sturdy. So that can go on the back there, and then just a little bit just to support his head. Here we go. And he can be in there. Oh look, isn't he handsome? What I've done is I've not cut right up against the fluff, so you can still see a bit of fur, but also can you see it's like he's got a little bit of a highlight around him. That looks really cool. So what we've got, Hels, this girl cannot keep a secret. I know. Never tell me anything secret, because I can't, especially where craft is concerned. Jane's saying the artwork is absolutely stunning. Now it's cooler, I can get in the craft room. I'll be printing like a demon. Definitely. And was it the Christmas one? Yes, it was, wasn't it? With the 8 Christmas collections on it. Oh, someone's going to be busy. Right. Obviously, I've got this massive butterfly. I want to use that. What time is it? Blimey, look at the time.
1 card.
Yeah, Auntie's just said 1 card. Right, I am going to get a wiggle on. I'll stop my waffling and I'll get wiggling. So I'm just cutting out this gorgeous little butterfly. There we go. When I was out for a walk on Sunday morning, I was walking through the meadows and I had little butterflies chasing me. They were fluttering along next to me. It was ever so cute. Right, I'm going to curl his wings up a little bit and then curl that one over and get some wet glue. Pop that there, and then he can be looking up at, we can just have that butterfly there. Like that, get rid of the excess glue. And then I had some sentiments on here, didn't I? Just for you, or no, we'll have good luck because it's a lucky black cat. Let's have that one. Although maybe it might not be so lucky for the butterfly if that cat has its own way. We'll go snip snip to get those little paper pips off. And again, this is just from that same die cut topper. So I've used 2 on here, but of course you only need to use 1 if you want to, so you can be a little bit more frugal with it. And the good luck, where shall we bob that? Do we pop it there or there? I'm going to pop it on there. So just add a smidge of glue to the back. And that matches in beautifully anyway. And I'll stick that one down. Right, there we go. I'm going to stop waffling now. And I'm going to have a little wee tidy up. So, if you have tuned in recently and you're thinking, what is the star of the show today, Hels? The star of the show is the 4 kilogram mystery box, and in there are papers, die cut toppers, some cardstock. I'm going to go through another box now so we can have a proper little look-see. I've already picked out the bits that I want to be using. Thinking I might be being a little bit ambitious, thinking I'll get 3 demos done, but I'm going to whiz through this next one because we had a proper little look before. But if you do want to grab this box, it is £30 worth of goodies, and today it's just £10. That means that if you're in the club, it's just £9. Right. Look at all this stuff. Look at it all. Oh ho ho. I'm going to pop it all like that as it came out. So what have we got? Papers. So I've got all these beautiful papers. These are all Pollyanna Pickering collections, and it's more or less the same as what I've already shown you from the previous box. So as I said, contents may vary, so you might get different colourways in there. Oh, that was nice. Look at that with the little, they're like little feathery leaves in the lilacs. Oh, I say. But like I said, contents vary, but judging from what we're just looking at, it looks like you're getting a really good selection of the Pollyanna stuff. Oh, you've got more of that matte paper there. And you've got some solids. You've got that scripty background, the kangaroos. Oh, that's nice. That looks like a distressed look to it. Isn't that fabulous? So, these are going to keep you going literally for yonks, aren't they? Because I'll show you the leftovers that I've got from that previous demo. But you've got inserts. And as you saw, I used an insert. Oh, look at that one. That's so cute. I used insert on the inside of the card, but actually chopped out the little wording on it. That's nice. Thank you so much. I think you've got, oh, flamingos. You've got Paper Tree in here. You've got Pollyanna Pickering. You've got Paper Boutique. Oh, die cut toppers. Here we go. So you've got loads of papers. Then you've got your die cut toppers. So you've got African Safari, British Wild at Heart. What else have we got? The Collies. Oh, the little leopards. That's the sketchbook. Then you've got Countryside Walk, African Safari, Countryside Walk. Oh, look. Oh, goldfinches. See goldfinches every morning. They're always hanging around the fields. Then we've got African safari again. You've got family portraits, dogs, the hare. Look at all of this that you've got to play with. You've got tons of stuff. You've got the little sparrows from the wild birds. There's those beautiful goldfinches again. The long-tailed tits. Then, oh, I say, this is Paper Tree, the fox and the flower. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. Oh, I like that. Might use that one. And then you've got some solid colours here as well. So, isn't that gorgeous? That's definitely from the Woodstock. I recognise these colours. You've got plain, solid colours in there for your card. This is just absolutely fabulous. You've got some craft card in there, some black card, and some of the Woodstock. Right. I'm not going to put those away. It'll take too long because I want to get a wriggle on and get crafting again. Right. Well, we've just got that overhead camera, Ange. These are still leftovers from the cardstock or the papers that I used and the die-cut topper sheet. So you've still got another couple of cards left in there. Just add in maybe another bit of paper. There you go. You see, look, you've got so much that you can play with. And it's looking pretty much like you've got more than one of each there as well. So that's my first little kitty cat card. Shall we... Right. Flowers or lions? I'll give you a minute to decide while I just have a read of the comments. So flowers or lions? And I'll go with what you decide. We've got... Creative Crafting World, you can purchase the box here. So just click that link, you can go straight to it. But like I say, if you do want to place an order, it's creativecraftingworld.co.uk. And then just follow the little purple tab through to the page where everything is on there. So worth £30, today it's just £10, in the club £9. And you'll see you've got your A4 papers, your inserts, your coloured card. So is no one answering me? Oh, Lisa's saying lions, right. First one that came in was lions, so let's do lions. We're doing lions. Okay, so I've got a piece of... Oh, we've got another one that says flowers. Uh-oh, lions. Right, I'll give you another 30 seconds. Quick, quick, lions, flowers. Like, oh no, we've got two each. Flowers. Are we going to get any more? So we've got 3 for flowers and 2 for lions. Flowers is we've already had a cat. Lions. Do you know what? I'm gonna go. I'll go quick with flowers, and then if we've got time, I'll do lions. What do you reckon? Should we just keep going? Okay. Yeah. And she's looking at me going, Hels, really? Right. So this is. I'm sure that is from the Woodstock, and that is some Paper Tree by the looks of it. We've got the fox and the flower die-cut toppers, and then I also took out some of these papers as well because they're gorgeous. So, starting off with putting my specs on so I can see what I'm doing. You see, I think, oh no, we've got another one for flowers, you see. Right, I'm just going to shut up and I'm going to go dead quick so we can get a wiggle on. Right. I've made myself a little 5x7 card just using some of the white card from the brick. Lost my pencil. And then all I'm going to do is just... This is going to be like speed crafting like you've never seen. Couple of little pencil marks, and then I can cut that out to size. There and there. Okay. And then everyone's going like, what? But because we, the past couple of weeks we've had that horrible gremlin kicking about, haven't we? So we've missed out on the live demos a little bit. So I think we might just tip over the edge of 12. But it's not like I turn into a pumpkin or something when we get to 12. And I don't think Anch does. There we go. Right, so a couple of layers there, and then some of that glorious paper. Look at that, that is so lovely. So this, I'm going to get that so that bit's in the middle there. So just a little pencil mark, top and bottom. And then I'm wanting that to be around about there. So give that a little eyeball, and then we'll cut that down. And of course, this would probably have had lots of layers on it, but time is a ticking. So I've speeded up a little bit. There and that. And that is going to go, isn't that pretty? There. Then I got my fox and my flower, which is more or less similar colours. So if friends were flowers, I'd pick you. So I do like that with that little foxy on there. This is a paper tree collection. So you've got die cut toppers from there as well. And in that other box, if you remember, you'd also got die cut toppers from paper tree. What have I done with my scissors? There they are. They're hiding.
This is going to be a special episode. How to make a card within 10 minutes.
Yep. Super duper speedy. Can she do 2 cards in 10 minutes? I think that's a step too far. Probably. Right, and this time I'm going to do it the other way around. So I'm just going to put the pink behind this. This is when you know that I'm trying to speed up, because I'm just putting like little marks on my nails rather than drawing a proper pencil. So that's 8.5 centimetres. So that one can be. So this next one can be 9 centimetres. So we'll line that one up. And then we've got this one, that one. That's going to go in there like so. And then, obviously, because it's got flowers on it, I've got this other little bit of an insert. There they are. And I want these bits. So what I tend to do when I'm going to start hacking into my inserts, I'll just have a little decide where I want everything to go, and I think it's going to be that one coming up from the corner. So we'll just cut off as much of the excess as you can. And then I'm just going to come around here. We've got these gorgeous little golden filigree leaves here. So again, just cutting through into there. That one. And then we'll give that a little wiggle all the way down. Bring that around like so. So it's nice to have something coming up from the corner. So that's going to go around about there. And then I want another smaller one. So this one's a little bit smaller. So again, cutting off the excess bit. And then I'm going to cut in and around. And again, we've got that gorgeous leaf. It's very delicate. Cut down, shape. And around. I bet you've never seen a pair of scissors going so fast, have you, Ange? Right, let's get this stuff. I know, it's like, blimey. We need a little, you know, one of those little noises. We need to make some little noises that we can play at the same time. Like galloping feet, and you need to record a pair of scissors opening and closing and then speed it up. Now we're going to put that there. Look how beautifully that one goes. I'm wondering if it is the same collection, you know. Because I know the Fox and the Flower isn't this paper collection. But everything's just working beautifully. And like I said, this is just a 5x7 card that I've made using card from the brick. Because it's 250 GSM, it's perfect for making your own shaped cards or construction, you know, if you're making little boxes, box frames, that kind of thing. There we go. And then there's this one, which will just give that a little wiggle, line it up. 3D foam for that, I'm thinking. See how quick I'm going, because you know that I'm just going to bung a couple of little bits into the middle. But that's fine, because it's going to look okay. So that's going to go around about there. And then this one, again, we've got some 3D foam. How long has it taken me to do this one? Have you timed it? 5 minutes?
5 minutes so far, yeah.
That's not bad going. See, if you buy this box, you'll be able to make loads of cards. Can't guarantee that you'll be able to do them in 5 minutes flat, and I wouldn't actually recommend it, because it is nice to take your time over your crafty projects. But I guess the point I'm making is that you can literally just bung them all together and they work so perfectly. That's going to go there, and there we go. That'll do. Ta-da! Music when Benny Hill music when cutting. Yeah, definitely autocorrect. Yeah, I know what you mean. The naughty crafters comedian Bunny Hill. Hell's late but made it. Not too well, up all night. Heat too much. Oh, sorry to hear that, Pippa. Bless you. It's been horrible. When I walked in this morning, Aunt said, "You all right?" Oh, I'm tired because I haven't slept properly, because it's been really yuck. Right then. Shall we go for lions as well?
Oh, okay, you're pushing it. I liked it.
Yeah, why not? I am pushing it. If you can hear like a noise, I think the gardener's outside.
Sorry, you can't control that.
I think they're doing chippy choppy things with stuff. So it's not us making noise. It's that pesky gardener. Right, so I have got another piece of the lovely card from the brick. There's no point taking my specs off because I'm going to be needing them. I'm going to cut that down to slightly under 15 centimetres, and then if I score it, it's just under 15. That's your more or less your 6x6 size card. So you can tell that I'm trying to do this quickly, so I'm not actually thinking about where I need to cut, because these are the ones that I make the most of. There we go. So just a straight flat 6x6 card, because I've got this lovely lion, and this is just the perfect card topper. So as I said, you've got those little paper pips, and just hold on to the card while you just release the pips. Look, here's a topper straight away. You don't really need anything else, but I will put a best wishes on, because I think that's rather glorious. So again, we'll just take those out. So 2 cards, you see. I'm going to take that little banner there, and I'm also going to take this one. It's got like a lovely Hessian texture as this one. There. Okay. So that first layer is going to be this, and I'm going to do that at, what size is he? He is 12.5. So if I do this one at 14.5, no, I'm going to do it at 14, like that. So that's 14 by 14, so that's the first layer. And then I wanted to use this gorgeous script, because this too has got that lovely Hessian background. So I'll do that one at 13.5. So we've just got a little bit showing there of that background. There we go. Okay. So we'll start popping these together like so. So that's going to go there, that's going to go there, and then of course scissors. I'm such a messy crafter. I just chuck stuff all over the place. What's it? The definition of crafting is having something in your hand for a couple of minutes, putting it down and forgetting where you've put it, or you can't find it. And when you get what I call table blindness, so you've got all your stuff in front of you, but you're going, where is it? I can't see it. And it is actually right there in front of you. So that, I want to cut these two to 12 and, no I don't, to 13.5, which is that layer there. So I'm just going to cut these at the same time, just save a little bit of time. So we'll line that up. We'll cut through those. And then snip the pips. How are we doing for time, Ange? Is it?
We're going over. We're going over.
We've just tipped over the edge, folks. Lunch is going to be a smidge late. There we go. Right, so a bit of tape on there to hold that in place. Because that is going to go into the middle of that one. So it's making like a little border. And then I can just start sticking these together. There we go. This is like speed crafting. So, oh, Hels, can you make me a card? Yeah, it's going to take me 3 weeks. That's what I normally say. Yeah, it would be, yeah, definitely a couple of weeks. Actually, 4 minutes. So I've got that beautiful, I love this script. It's so gorgeous. And all of this texturing is running all the way through this, so it's matching through perfectly. So that I'm going to put around about there. So it's at the top and the bottom of this topper. And then that can go on there. So we'll add some tape. Of course, you could use 3D foam on this. You could actually lift him up a little bit. Look how gorgeous he is. It's very, very handsome. There we go. Oh, here comes that chopper again. I think it might be somebody with a lawnmower. I'll give him my address. He can come round and do mine. There we go. Snipping those pips. And what I'm going to do with this one is just snip in at the end, just to give that a little fishtail. And because that's quite overhangy bit, that bit, I'm going to snip it down just so it looks a bit prettier and the the writing is in the right place. I know. It's like, blimey. Speedy Gonzales. Then I've got best wishes there. How long was that? 4 minutes? 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Yeah.
That's the thing. When you've got these card toppers like this, you literally just need to pop a little bit behind it, and it's, oh, just do a 5x5 card and that would just go on there. You wouldn't need anything behind it. So let's just have a little quick look-see at what I've done. So first of all, I spent an inordinate amount of time making this, yeah, half an hour on this one with the, but there was a lot of cutting out with the little pushy dad with his little butterfly. And then 5 minutes, was it 5-6 minutes? 5 to 6 minutes, so 5.5 minutes on If Friends Were Flowers I'd Pick You from The Fox and the Flower, and then about 3.5-4 minutes on The Gorgeous Lion. So all of these cards have been made using the contents from the goodie box, and let me just show you what I've got left over. So I've got tons left over. I've still got all of these, and I've got those bits, so they can go with that one and that one, and the toppers from there. Then the papers that I've got left over. I mean, look, there's loads to be playing with. And I've still got those, and that one, and that. There's some here, look. Some leftovers as well. Oh, and that one. I'm determined to show you everything that's left over. There we go. Plus, because I never put it away, because I'm a naughty girl, I'm going to get this one. I'm going to try and pick them up without dropping them, because there's a lot. When I hold it all like that, when you just look at a box, it's a bit uninspiring, isn't it? But look at all this gorgeousness. So you've got all your papers through more papers and solids and die-cut toppers. Oh, look at all this little bushcat. And the fox and the flower, which you've just seen me use. And what we got there? Oh, the gorgeous leopard. And the zebra and the owls and more from the fox and the flower. So £30 worth of goodies in your 4 kilo box. Today is just £10. If you're in the club, then it'll work out £9. If you're thinking, what is this club? on the website, creativecraftingworld.co.uk, all of the details on how to join the club are there. It's £10 a year to join. We will send you a little something when you do join us, and you will receive a 10% discount straight away from all the orders that you place on the website, or everything will be 10% off. The more you spend, the more gems you will accrue until you get to the diamond level, which is 20% off. Postage and packing is applied at checkout. If you're having a little crafty spend, then anything over £25, your postage is free. You can use your credit and debit cards, PayPal to pay, and also Klarna is an option if you wish. All the details, terms and conditions are on the website. Don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. And hopefully we're all going to stay nice and cool and chilled out. When you do get your goodie box, please do let us know what you make. It would be really nice. Facebook, we've got Creative Crafting World TV page, so you could pop on there and share any of your makes. And don't forget, there's also Linda's Creative Friends on Facebook as well, which is another lovely place where you can go and share any of your crafty makes. Few last comments coming in. Relate to table blindness. Yeah, I think it's all of us, isn't it? Lisa, Elaine, crafting the art of buying lots of crafty products and only using 10% of it to actually craft with. That is so true, Kevin. Jane's saying my 14-year-old son hasn't come down looking for lunch yet, so you're good. Brilliant. Brenda, there's smoke coming off them scissors. Lisa saying you should be in the Guinness Book of Records for that. Jane saying well done, fantastic Kaz as always, thank you. And Claire, thank you too. Kevin's saying remember to like the video. Yeah, if you could give us a thumbs up on the video, please. Dragon's Den, lovely show again. Caroline's saying lovely demos. I have the Fox and the Flowers and be looking at it again soon. Helen's saying bye, see you on the Naughty Step on Monday. Thanks for interacting with us, says Kevin, and a huge thank you from me and Anch too for joining us. I will be back on Friday at 11. And I've got a really lovely collection on Friday for you to have a look at. I am also going to be on Yonder Telly Box tomorrow. As far as I'm aware, it's 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and I've got a beautiful paper boutique collection called Meadow Charm. So lots of goodies coming your way over the next few days. But if you can't see me tomorrow on the telly, then please do join me on Friday at 11. And stay cool.
Next time I'm going to add the beatbox to your wrapping.